Welcome to DeFi Crypto Today. Our topic today is Solana. So we're going to have a little review about the Solana ecosystem and what I think about it and my experience with it so far. So first thing that caught my eye going on the Solana main webpage is this lovely average cost per transaction here. It's very low, okay? It's a fraction of a cent, and that's what I like, okay? I really like cheap gas, okay? Now eventually we're supposed to get cheaper gas on Ethereum or whatever, but it's not coming soon. So several other blockchains have tried to reduce the cost of gas. So it's a lot cheaper at many places, but sometimes it's not very fast, and sometimes it's not that cheap. So we're gonna have a look at various ecosystems, okay, very briefly, and see how they compare to Solana. Okay. All right. So first thing is, you probably heard about the network crash last few days on Solana. So they were down for several hours, I think 17 hours. And that basically brought in the opportunity to buy Solana a lot cheaper. We'll see about that in a moment. But you have to understand that this ecosystem is still very young, okay? So it's not 100% battle tested. So there are some risks involved. So something went wrong and it crashed. Okay, they managed to fix it. It's working fine now as far as I know. But let's look at the performance. If we look here, it says Solana was capable of handling over 400,000 transactions per second prior to the failure, which is rapidly resolved. 400,000 transactions per second. That's a lot of transactions per second. Okay? Let's see how it compares to Ethereum and other blockchains, for instance. So we've got Solana here. I don't know how old this chart is. It's probably a few months old. But it gives us an idea of how Solana compares to other chains. And here they were giving us 65,000 transactions per second on Solana, although the article just said 400,000. But still, 65,000 is huge compared to the others. Ethereum has a fantastic 15 transactions per second. That's not a lot, okay? And look at the difference also in terms of gas fees. 0.0015 here, although the website says 0.00025, so even cheaper than this. And here it says $15 on Ethereum, but recently I've experienced $65. Okay, so it's worse here, okay? Now, you've got a few other networks here, okay, and they show the number of transactions per second on those. None of them compare well to Solana. They compare well to Ethereum, because you have to understand, Ethereum, okay, is the first one. It's been around a long time. It's been battle tested. It's extremely decentralized. Over 11,000 nodes or validators. Now Solana is close to 1,000, it's 900 something now. And well, Binance has only 21, which is the biggest complaint against Binance Smart Chain is that it's too centralized. So, but I'm pretty sure that Solana at some point is going to catch up quite a bit on Ethereum in terms of a number of validators. Okay, the number is growing. But it's very young, okay? They started this, a couple of years ago? And it's only now starting to take off. And we're going to see that on the graph in a minute. Okay. if anybody's looking for an Ethereum killer, okay, my personal opinion, okay, is that Solana is going to be it. Okay, so let's see how it compares in terms of gas fees that I personally experienced recently. So I made a video about gas fees, so this is the same data. Recently, my experience has been about $65 per transaction on Ethereum. Okay, maybe it's a bit lower now because Ethereum went down a bit recently. I haven't done a lot of transaction recently simply because it's killing me, and I can't afford to pay $40, $50, $60 per transaction. It's ridiculous. I tested Avalanche because of the hype that we had recently. The Avalanche network has been promoting itself and as an Ethereum killer, okay, claiming that it was super fast and super cheap. In terms of speed, I think it's average. Okay, I wasn't blown away by the speed. Okay, it's comparable to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain. It's not that speedy, in my opinion. And this is the average cost for the last 30 transactions I performed on Avalanche. The gas is not cheap there. Okay, $1 is cheaper than Ethereum, but at the moment, but back in June, I was able to get Ethereum gas fees at around $1 or $2. So it's not that exciting right now to me. Okay, I'm hoping that Avalanche will up its game. Okay, improve the speed. It's already very diversified, so that's a big plus. But it needs to up the speed and slash down those gas fees. Those are too high. Okay, unless I'm not a hedge fund manager. Okay, with billions of dollars to invest. Okay. And if I were, I would be probably sticking to Ethereum. Why? Because it's probably the safest network because it's been battle tested and so on. But Avalanche right now, sorry, okay, I'm not sold on it yet. Here's my what I experienced with Terra. I love Terra. The protocols are very solid on Terra. They've been audited and fairly battle tested. But it's not the cheapest. It's if it could do anything for me right now, would be to cut down on these gas fees. They're pretty high. Okay, Binance Smart Chain is middle ground as far as I'm concerned. Gas fees are not crazy, but they're not super cheap. They're cheaper, but not super cheap. My experience with Phantom, the gas fees were quite reasonable, at around 1 cent per transaction, and the speed was pretty good. Polygon has been my champion for several months. Okay, I really like the 1/10 of a cent average gas price. The speed sometimes was not amazing, although sometimes it's quite fast. It depends on the RPC that you're using. Now they upgraded the RPC recently. It's a little bit faster, but the gas fee was difficult to beat until you reach Solana. Now this is not the cost that I personally experienced. This was before I started playing with Solana. I just started playing with it this week. Okay, so let's have a look. I forgot to put this page up. DefiLlama. Coming. Let's have a look at the growth of the networks, okay, of the chains, blockchains. And you'll see that Solana is doing very well. At the moment, Solana is in 3rd position. It's been growing very fast. Okay, Terra used to be in 3rd position for a while. Even Polygon earlier was in 3rd position. Avalanche, as you can see, is at number 7, despite the hype and the promotion. Okay, so let's have a closer look at Solana. Now you can see up until the crash, which happened around here, the rise has been parabolic. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's going to come back up quite a bit. Okay, my anticipation is that eventually people will come back to Solana after the crash and start enjoying super low gas fees and very fast transactions. From my experience, the transaction speed was very fast on Solana. Basically, you click the button, you wait, sometimes you don't wait and it's already done. And when there's a lot of traffic, maybe you wait 1 or 2 seconds at the most. Okay, and some of the farms on this, some of the protocols are really well designed. They really try to simplify the number of clicks that we had to make in order to invest our money, which I really like. A lot of programmers, I don't know what they have in mind. If they want to have more people adopt their system, they should just simplify the user interface and try to do everything in 1 click instead of 10. Okay, that's what programming is for. It's to automate things, not make us do a lot of manual labor. Okay, and figure out, okay, where do I need to click, where do I need to click, and all that stuff. Make it easy. And I find that my experience on Solana so far has been very positive. A lot of these websites, these protocols seem to have the user experience, the quality of the user experience in mind. Okay, so all right, now let's look at the price. Let's see where Solana stands amongst the crypto. It's sitting at position 7 right now in terms of market cap at $46 billion. So it's a big project. Now we're going to see that the price has been a little bit cheaper recently. So if we look at the last 30 days, basically early July, you could get it around $70. A token, and then it went up to 209 and 213 at some point in early September. Then we got the crash and went down to 138, 140. Now it's back up a little bit and a bit down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Market's a little bit nervous because of the crash, I'm guessing. But personally, my opinion is that this is a good time to buy. Okay, chances are, as more and more people start using Solana, they'll enjoy, first of all, the speed and the very, very low gas fees. I mean, you could buy yourself 1 SOL token and probably be able to make tens of thousands of transactions with that. Imagine being able to do that with 1 Ether. So yeah, so as an investment, a long-term investment, I think Solana has a bright future. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a much higher in the next year or 2. Okay, that's my guess. That's my personal opinion. You do what you want. Okay, so that's nice. So now, how do we get ourselves some SOL tokens? Well, first of all, you need yourself a wallet. Now, there are several Solana compatible wallets. The one that I like, that I use right now, is Phantom. It's very well designed. Okay, people at MetaMask, come and have a look at Phantom and see what a nice modern wallet looks like. Okay, we need to improve things a little bit on the MetaMask side. Okay, MetaMask is starting to look very long in the tooth right now compared to the Phantom. Now, Be careful, okay, there's the Phantom Network, F-A-N-T-O-M, and there's the wallet Phantom, P-H-A-N-T-O-M, not the same thing at all, so don't get confused. So if you use Chrome or Brave, you can come here and get yourself the Phantom app. Now let's see, I believe it's going to tell us or not. No, they're gonna, oh yes, right here. So it works on Chrome, Brave, Firefox, and Edge. So if you've got any of these 4 browsers, it's going to work. Alright, so you know how to install an extension. It's not difficult. Don't forget, you get yourself, and you have to create a password, and you get some passcodes. Please write them down on a piece of paper and store the piece of paper in a safe place. If you have a safe at home, put it in there. If you have a safe at the bank, put it in there. Okay, don't lose your passcode, otherwise you're going to lose all your money and your cute little NFTs. Now this is a nice feature that we see right here. You can actually see your NFT collection within the wallet. Isn't that nice? MetaMask! When are you going to show me my NFT collection? Alright, so it makes things a lot easier. Okay, it's super easy to add tokens to this. Okay, all the tokens that it's compatible with are already listed. You just turn them on and off. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And when you buy yourself some NFTs, well, you just show. You know, shouldn't that be natural? Okay. Anyway, that's my pet peeve with MetaMask. Where are my NFTs, and why is it so difficult to add tokens in there? Anyway, so all right, so we have a wallet. Now, to get some SOL tokens, you can swap on Polygon. You can swap on if you use Quick Swap. Okay, you can get yourself some SOL tokens using Quick Swap. You can also use Uniswap on Ethereum to get yourself some SOL tokens and so on. And then you need to bridge them over to your Phantom wallet. Now, the best bridge that I found so far is Allbridge. Okay, Allbridge allows you to switch between Avalanche, Binance, Ethereum, UB, Polygon, and Solana networks. Okay, now the easiest tokens are SOL, USDC, and USDT. I'm not sure why they list these. Some of these I don't even know. These will work, and they're easy to swap once you're on the Solana side. Okay. All right, so in my case, I was bridging over from the Polygon network to Solana. Chose the SOL asset, connect to my wallet. This is my MetaMask wallet. So you pay a small fee. It's not crazy, especially if you're on Polygon. Okay, and anyway, you just go through the steps. And you receive your money. To receive your money, you need to put in your Solana wallet address, okay, which you get at the top. Okay, already. Let me put my password in. So if we have a look, all right. So wallet address at the top. You copy it, and whenever the bridge asks you for it, you just paste it there. So just to give you an idea of the wallet, this Phantom wallet. So basically, if you have tokens, okay, they will appear like this, and you can manage your tokens like that. So they've got a zillion tokens listed. You just toggle on and off, okay, the button here, and it will make them appear at the top. Now let's close this. Now this is the place where you would see your NFT collectibles. Okay, there's even a swap feature built in, and this is the last activities that you had and so on. You have some other settings in there. But overall, very well designed, very easy to use. No big deal so far. One thing I found a little bit difficult was finding the actual cost of the transactions. It's not very clear to me how much it costs me in terms of gas. Well, okay, there it is. So 0.000005, okay? So as I said, it's quite cheap. It doesn't it doesn't show really when you perform the transactions here, but you can always double check here at the end, okay? All right, now, word of warning, if you just open your Phantom wallet and you don't have any SOL tokens in it, you cannot use this bridge to bring in your first SOL tokens to pay the gas, because this will charge you a little bit of gas to receive your SOL tokens in your wallet, in your Phantom wallet. So what you do, okay, you need to have some SOL tokens there at some point. Well, the easiest place that I found so far was FTX. Not this one, this one. Okay, so you need to register with FTX, do the little KYC, and now I don't have any SOL because I already transferred it. So when you look in your wallet, you're going to have all your tokens listed here. After you buy yourself some SOL, you can hit the withdraw button. It's going to ask you to put in your Solana wallet address, and it's going to send the SOL tokens to Phantom, the Phantom wallet. It takes a few seconds. It's not very long. Okay? Now, another word of warning, you deposit money on FTX using a credit card or a debit card, it takes 1 week to be allowed to withdraw your tokens from your FTX account. So if you're in a hurry, that might not be the best solution to use a credit card. I think you can, transfer tokens from elsewhere into FTX. I have not done that, so you can do a deposit from, I think, from your MetaMask wallet or something. Okay, and then after that, you can transfer from here back to Phantom. Okay, doesn't seem to be another way. You have to, it seems to me so far that you need to have a centralized exchange account of some kind in order to send SOL tokens to your Phantom wallet. I wish it was not like that, because I like to do everything decentralized as much as possible, but it doesn't seem to be possible at the moment. Also, I haven't found any Solana faucets, okay, that could have helped. Okay, Solana doesn't seem to be in a generous mood to give us free tokens. All right, unlike the Phantom network, which it's easy to get some free tokens. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the quick intro to Solana. I'm going to make reviews of various protocols that I've played with on the Solana side. I'm also going to explore NFTs on Solana. So I'm going to check a few websites that sell NFTs on Solana and give you an idea of what's going on that ecosystem. Okay, so if you like this, please like, please subscribe, and ring the bell. Don't forget my free book. And if you don't want to get it for free, you can go on Amazon and pay $5.99 for it, and eventually Amazon will give me $1. So that's it for now. Goodbye.